That's all you have to say, right?
I'm still just trying to take it in.
If you were happy, you would have said it by now.
No, it's just a shock. I mean, I'm supposed to be meeting George now to discuss the funeral, and then you drop this on me.
Yeah. Well, don't let me keep you. That's obviously much more important.
I'm not saying it's more important. Look, I can't do this right now. Look, we're gonna have to talk about it tonight. See you later.
Guess where I've just been?
What's an easy one? Clothes shopping.
Oh, no, before that. I've just been to the solicitors to sign the mortgage papers on the pub.
Oh, right. Well, that's brilliant. So you're still going ahead with it, then?
Well, of course I am. Didn't think I was going to back out, did you?
Well, I thought you might not have much choice. You know, all this with Daisy.
Dad!
Sam, come back here now.
Do what your mum says, OK?
Come on, we need to catch the tram.
It's not due till 14:06. That gives us 5 minutes. So let's talk fast. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Not bad. I've just been to the dentist for a checkup.
All right. Get it all clear?
Yeah. I got a sticker for good dental hygiene.
Oh, well done.
How's work?
Oh, you know, same old. How's homeschooling?
Same old. I miss you.
I miss you too.
Right, come on.
Time's not up yet. And anyway, I'd like to make a formal declaration that what you're doing is wrong. You can't keep a father and son apart. And if it wasn't for Brexit, I'll take it to the European Courts of Human Rights. And I'd win.
Come on, look, your mum's doing what she's doing for good reason. And that little chat used up half our time.
I'd say all of it. Well, come on.
So, I'll run through the plans I've drawn up, and you can see what you think. Anything you want to change, you just say.
Okay.
Now then, it felt like you wanted something simple. Respectful, but no unnecessary frills. Would you say that's right?
Yeah, that's right. There wasn't enough in her estate for anything fancy, and I'm a bit strapped for cash, so...
And she didn't deserve out fancy anyway, so... Sorry, but it's true, isn't it? He's just doing this out of the goodness of his heart and because it's the right thing to do for our daughter.
You don't have to explain to me. I'm just here to do your bidding. There is no judgment, I promise you. So, for the coffin, I thought our cardboard model. It's the cheapest one in our range, but it's very smart, as you can see. Increasingly popular these days because it's eco-friendly.
It won't, like, fall apart on the way to the hearse or anything, though, will it?
Oh, no. It's very robust.
Ty? What do you think?
What?
Sorry, he's finding this all a bit hard, aren't you?
It's all right. I'm fine. Coffin's great, yeah.
Good. Now then, flowers.
You can't do this.
I think you're fine. We can.
And I'm still waiting for my money or another hot pot.
Will you shut up about your flaming hot pot? Daisy, get in here now. Just wait here.
Money or hot pot?
Right, that's enough now. Even I'm sick of hearing about this flaming hot pot.
Well, you were the one who asked me to ask for the hot pot.
Do you think it'll get Sean his job back?
I hope so.
So do I. I like hot pot.
No, Kirk, it's not even actually true anymore that only Sean can make the hot pot. We just want Daisy to think that so that she'll give him his shifts back. Oh, never mind. Shouldn't you be back at the factory?
Oh, heck yeah. See ya.
Hey, you don't think we'll get sacked too, do you, for going on strike?
No. They can't sack us if we're not here.
Eh?
Come on. We're staging a walkout.
No, Gemma, we can't do that.
All right.
Ah, yeah, you?
You know.
Bet you'd be glad to see the back of a lane and cafe, won't you? Bet it were like living in an old people's home.
Yeah, it was a bit. Still get as mean, though.
True. Is her house, though, innit?
Yeah. Can't really kick her out, I suppose.
Tried that with my mum a few times. Trouble is, she keeps coming back. Like some sort of antique boomerang or something. No, I reckon I'm stuck with her for life, you know.
Well, Ali's after us getting our own place.
Oh.
Then you're into mortgages and stuff, aren't you? And doing some 9 to 5 to pay the bills.
Yeah. No, if I were you, mate, I'd hang on to your freedom as long as you can. Or else you'll end up like me, a couple of kids next. All right, top tip for you. If you hang the tops by the bottoms and the bottoms by the tops, dries quicker.
I mean, why didn't you tell me before I signed the papers?
Because then you wouldn't have done it.
Exactly!
And it would have broken your heart having to give up the pub.
Yeah, well, I'm going to lose it anyway now you can't afford to pay back the loan.
I will find some other work.
What, as dodgy as double glammy? Just don't bother.
Sorry to disturb you. Is anyone serving?
Well, isn't Emma there?
No, the place is empty.
What? What's happened?
She might have walked out.
Why?
Her and Gemma seem to think that I sacked Sean, but I didn't. I cut his shifts.
What?
I'll go get a coffee. Much better for me.
Okay?
Yeah, look, I'm sorry if I've been a bit,
It's all right. Must have raked up all sorts of bad memories, eh?
Yeah.
It's great you're doing this for Ruby. You're a good dad, Ty. And I'm sorry I've sometimes used the kids against you. I shouldn't have.
It's fine.
It's not. I've been thinking we should sort out proper joint custody, shouldn't we? You know, 50-50.
That'd be great.
Well, the girls love you to bits. You're the only dad they've got. And they're the only kids you've got, so I'm not going to stand in between you.
It's brilliant about your squad number. You deserve it. You've worked that hard.
It's all down to Tommy, really. He's been a good friend to me.
I remember how we stood by you when they tried to out you in the press. Something I've still not forgiven myself for.
Don't be daft. They'd have been on to me sooner or later anyway.
Why? Had a few boyfriends since me, have you?
No, I just meant, well, black player, they were bound to try and find something out. And if they hadn't, they'd have probably made it up anyway.
Don't answer my question, though.
No, I haven't had any boyfriends, as it happens. I wanted to concentrate on my game.
That's a waste.
What have you been up to this past year?
Not a lot. The restaurant I managed had to shut down, and there weren't any other jobs going.
It's awful. You should have rung.
No, if I had, I'd have probably just felt worse, given how things were with us.
Yeah, I suppose.
Anyway, I got through it. Got a job in a building site. Boring as hell, but at least it got me in shape. What do you reckon?
Yeah. You look good. This job in France, is that building work too, then?
No, that's a brilliant thing. I'm going to be a chef.
Amazing. It's what you've always wanted.
Yeah. I've got French family on my mum's side, you see. And one of her cousins is opening a new restaurant. Asked me if I wanted the job.
I'm really pleased for you. So when are you going?
Tomorrow.
Before you ask, it isn't a present.
I wasn't going to ask.
I'm comfort eating.
£4.50, please.
I'm worried I might have got myself sacked. On account of walking out, on account of Sean being fired, on account of...
Don't feel you have to unburden yourself, love. It's... Oh, Tyrone.
Oh, sorry to hear about your ex. Alina told me.
Thanks.
How is she now? Any better?
She's dead?
No, I meant Alina.
Oh, right, sorry.
Only she looked really ropey again this morning and she's been feeling dead crazy the last few days.
Yeah, that's a stomach bug that I have. She's fine now.
Oh. I don't mean, oh, it's a shame she's better. I just meant, oh, for a while there I was getting excited because we thought maybe she... do you know? I don't know what we thought. Can't remember now. Silly me. I'm just gonna go and eat these.
Please tell me that she isn't. You've only known her 5 minutes. What on earth are you playing at?
Look, neither of us planned it, right? It's just one of them things. It happens.
Not if you use contraception, it doesn't.
No.
Well, don't come all coy with me, lad. You're a grown man. You know what you're doing. Unless, of course, it was down to her.
What do you mean?
Well, you said you didn't plan it, but are you sure about that? Because it's an excellent way to snare a man, you know.
No, Alina wouldn't do that.
Oh, because you've known her more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, I know well enough to know that. And anyway, this is none of your business.
Oh, you reckon? And who is going to have to deal with the flack when Fizz finds out, eh?
Well, don't you breathe a word about it, because we've not even had a chance to speak about it ourselves yet.
Well, when you do, just think long and hard, lad. Because having a bit of a fling is one thing, but bringing a child into the world, that's something else. There's no going back from that.
Well, I don't want to go back. I love Alina.
You think so, no?
Oh, do you know what? I've had enough of this. Why don't you just stay out of it, right? This is our decision, not yours. And don't you say a word to Fizz.
I actually care about Fizz. Unlike you.
You've gone very quiet.
Sorry. It's just a bit of a shock, that's all. I thought we'd have more time. Daft of me. I know it's just a fluke we met up at all.
Actually, it isn't. I didn't come to get any paperwork. I came to see you. I wanted to say goodbye. You mean a lot to me.
You mean a lot to me and all. The lack of boyfriends, it wasn't because of my career. I'd flicked through a few profiles, but I didn't have the heart for it. Because none of them were you. Couldn't we give it another go?
Are you going to come clean about me? Are we going to hold hands when we're out, be a proper couple? There you go, then.
No. Don't go, please.
I think we've said all we can. Be happy, yeah?
Did you get a text from Jenny too?
Yeah.
I knew we shouldn't have walked out.
Don't worry, it's not like she's going to sack us out.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure. Announcing you going on strike, and you left the pub unmanned. Punters could have helped themselves, nicked stuff, anything.
I'm sorry.
It was my fault. It was my idea to walk out, and it was my idea to tell Daisy that only Sean could make the hot pot. And it was my idea to get Kirk to ask for one. I just wanted Daisy to give Sean his shifts back.
I agreed with her, though.
And were you in on this?
Well, Gemma might have mentioned it.
So instead of coming to me and explaining what had happened, you all kicked off like a load of unruly school kids. I should sack the lot of you.
Well, I'm already almost sacked.
No, you're not. I've given you your shifts back.
Huh?
Daisy, stop skulking round that corner and get in here now. Well, go on.
I'm sorry.
for the mix-up.
Mix-up? There was no mix-up about it.
Sean.
Well, I accept your apology, just.
Right. Next time you have a problem, you come to me. You do not take matters into your own hands. And yes, you might be my stepdaughter, but that does not entitle you to lord it over the others.
Well, I am part owner too, remember?
A 5% part, which means you run everything past me, including the rota. Right, I'll see you two in the morning, and you get back to work before I change my mind.
Here he is, the golden boy.
Well done, bro. Uncle Ronnie told us the good news. Cheers.
Oh, look at him. Mr. Modest, as usual. Look, you are allowed to be big-headed today, son. Or should I say, number 9.
Hey. Son's fine.
Oh, I can't wait for your mum to find out. She's gonna be over the moon.
No, she catches you sitting on the sofa in those dirty clothes.
Oh, true.
So now we've got rid of him. What's with the long face?
Nothing. Fine. Danny turned up. He came to say goodbye. He's got a new job in France.
I see. And you don't want him to go?
Of course I do. It's a great opportunity for him. It just rigged it all up. That's all. Do you know what he said to me before he left? He said, be happy. The trouble is, I don't think I ever will be.
Oh, come on, this is what you've been wanting all along. You're finally being recognised.
But I'm not though, am I? Like, not the real me, anyway. Doesn't matter.
New rota.
Oh, great. I need more shifts than that, or I'm never going to be able to pay back this loan.
Emma, could you bring in some crisps from the back, please?
Yeah, of course.
I've been looking through my accounts, and I reckon with a lot of belt tightening, I can just about manage to make the payments for you.
Oh. That's amazing of you.
I'm doing it because I have to keep this place. It doesn't leave me with a safety net now.
I'm sorry. I am, okay, and I will make it up to you. I am going to be the best business partner you've ever had.
If I'm paying your loan, then the pub's all mine. You don't expect me to give you a steak for free.
All right, well, can you make me pub manager or something?
After today, don't push it, lady. You just be thankful you still got a job. Do you know, I could swing for her sometimes.
So, you're going it alone?
Yep.
Well, look at you. Queen of the Rovers.
Oh, I could get used to that title. I just gotta hang on to my crown now. It's not gonna be easy if there's a recession.
Well, you've got one very loyal subject here. It's not only the beer I come for.
Well, you keep that up, and I might make you a knight.
I wouldn't mind making a night of it with you.
Behave.
Sorry I'm late. I had to make up the work.
How did it go at the undertaker?
It was all right. Everything's sorted. Funeral's tomorrow.
Oh, that's quick.
Yeah. Sooner the better as far as I'm concerned. I just want the whole thing over with. Listen. I'm sorry I was short with you earlier. I was just stressed out about the whole Kirsty thing.
No,
and
it's okay. You were right. It was lousy timing.
It was a bit of a shock.
For me too.
Yeah, I mean, we've only just got together, really, haven't we?
I know.
Well, how do you feel about it?
I wasn't even thinking about kids. Not for years, anyway. And I know you weren't. Because you've already got the girls and they are young still. I mean, it doesn't really make any sense having a baby now, does it?
Well, no, not really.
But then, when I actually saw that little blue line, I felt excited. I mean, a baby. Our baby. Me being a mother. It just felt amazing. Like a little piece of magic. But I know you don't feel the same, and I don't blame you. It would be crazy to have a baby now.
Hey, well, look, it was crazy for you to kiss me. I mean, it was crazy that we fell in love, but I'm glad we did.
What? Do you mean...
Yeah, I mean, let's just keep being crazy. It's worked so far.
You're not just saying that? Do you really mean it?
Yeah, of course I do. Okay, look, I admit it took a bit of time for it to sink in, but now it has. It's like, well, let's go for it.
Oh, I can't wait to tell Emma. And the girls, they'll be so excited.
Yeah, well, maybe tell Emma, but I think we should keep it quiet for now.
Why? I wanted to shout it from the rooftops.
Yeah, and me too, but yeah, it's always sensible just to wait for that 12-week scan.
Okay. I bow to your greater knowledge. But then we tell everyone, yeah?
Absolutely.
And there's trouble at the heart of the Platt family when Coronation Street returns tomorrow night at 7:30 and 8:30. We met our new islanders last night, apart from one. Let's see what they make of late arrival Chloe. Brand new Love Island is next over on ITV2. Next on ITV, it's Doc Martin.